Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we actually have a new storm thing. We have now potential tropical cyclone 9. Yes, we now have potential tropical cyclone 9. So as we see right here, the wind bands, the tropical storm force wind bands go out 200 to 150. And we actually have some tropical storm warnings with some tropical storm watches. Excuse me. And it's forecasted to be tropical storm Isaias. In 24 hours. Each hour or each little, you could say, tick here that you see is 12 hours. And it's forecasted to actually make landfall in Florida. So let's now go on over here. The storm is forecast to become a tropical storm Isaias before reaching the Leeward Islands. Tropical storm warnings are issued. A tropical storm warning is in effect for Puerto Rico, including Veracruz and Cuba and the U.S. Virgin Islands. The government of Antigua has issued a tropical storm warning for Antigua, Barbuda, the British Virgin Islands, Montserrat, St. Kitts, and Nevis. The government of France has issued a tropical storm warning for Guadeloupe, Martinique, and Saint Martin. The government of the Netherlands has issued a tropical storm warning for Saba and Saint Eustatius. The government of Saint Martin has issued a tropical storm warning for Saint Martin. But just a sum up, tropical storm warnings are in effect for Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, Antigua, Barbuda, Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, Guadeloupe, Martinique, and Saint Martin, Saba and Saint Eustatius, Saint Martin, Veracruz, and Cuba. The next advisory is at 2 p.m. AST and or 2 p.m. EST. And then we forgot to add something, but the update has now been corrected. But at 11 a.m. AST 15 UTC, the government of the Dominican Republic has issued a tropical storm watch for the Dominican Republic from Cabo Engano to the northern border with Haiti. I don't know why I keep clicking out of it. This video is going to be a pretty long video, so if you want timestamps, they will be right there. Also, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I create another video. So, wind speed probabilities definitely going to be popping up, and the peak for this storm, the forecast advisory of this storm is forecasted to only be 60 knots. So if you want, 60 knots is 69 miles per hour, so that is a 70 mile per hour storm. So we might have Hurricane Isaias making landfall in Florida, possibly. Okay. So before we do all this cool snazzy stuff, let's see the arrival time of winds. So we're going to do the Leeward Islands. You're supposed to get it from Wednesday 2 a.m. to Wednesday 8 a.m. British Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico is supposed to get it around Wednesday 8 p.m. Wednesday 8 p.m. to Thursday 8 a.m. The western side of Puerto Rico and into the Dominican Republic. From Haiti and the Dominican Republic to parts of Cuba and parts of the Turks and Caicos Island is supposed to get it between Thursday a.m. and Thursday 8 p.m. From parts of Cuba up into the Bahamas, you're supposed to get it Thursday 8 p.m. to Friday a.m. For parts of Florida, Bahamas, and Nassau, and parts of Cuba, it's supposed to get it around Friday 8 a.m. to Friday 8 p.m. And then parts of Florida down to around Havana, Cuba, we're supposed to get it around Friday 8 p.m. And also these times may vary. That was the earliest reasonable, and then I am not going to say it once again. And all these times are AST and or EST, because AST, I don't know why, is the exact same as EST. So you can see that for yourself. And now let's go on over to here. So the reason being why it is a potential is because we see all of these kind of scattered around and it isn't so into it. Whoa! Look at those winds. But look at that. Those are just wind gusts, but those wind gusts are high. But whenever it starts getting into the invest, you should be seeing a live stream for me. So to kind of sum up everything, this is what the Clystron 9 says for the tropical update. A potential tropical cyclone 9. The location is 13.8 north, 53.7 west, wind 40 miles per hour, so that is one tropical storm. The movement is west at 23 miles per hour. The pressure is 1,007 millibars or 29.74 millibars. So as you see there, so it's getting more organized right in this general region, which could help it blow up even more. The visible is showing some more. This is where it is located, right here. And then these are the tracks. Most of them are showing like landfall in those islands in the Leeward Islands, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, up into Bahamas. Now it's becoming more of a threat to Florida instead of the Carolinas and Northeast. But a lot of the models do say it could make a landfall in Florida, come back out, strengthen, and then make landfall in the Carolinas to the northeast. Same for most of these models. Most of the models are saying closer, are now showing closer landfall to the east coast from Florida all the way up to into Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. This is the model intensity. Now most of the models are now reaching on up further, and some models are even showing category 1 to possible category 2 storms. Okay, so the map might seem a little confusing for the record, but to make it more simple, this is where the storm is supposed to strengthen in the MDR and the Caribbean. And then this is where it could make landfall in Florida or any other islands. And then this is where it just kind of spikes on up. The red line is my model. So yeah. Let me just... So this is the windshield for the storm. Let me just refresh this page. 12Z. So it's the newest model for the GFS. While it is loading, we can now see this. This is Spectrum News, the Bay News 9. And the heat is moderate, you could say. Low to moderate for tropical development for sea surface temperature, but the wave heights for the storm is looking pretty high. For most of that general region, the tropical intensity index is really high for that storm and really favorable. But while it's moving into the near the Leeward Islands, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and Haiti, it's becoming highly favorable, unfavorable to unfavorable. And then it's supposed to move on up into highly favorable and favorable. So that might help it intensify and possibly get up to a Category 1 landfall in Florida and the Northeast, towards the Northeast. So this is the SAL. The SAL for the storm is pretty good, and we might actually have the other storm or another right behind it. So this storm, this possible storm, if it does, it would be named Josephine. Also, sneak peek, or not really a sneak peek, I am creating a book. Yes, you heard that correct. I will be creating a book sometime soon. So the windshield for this storm is looking pretty bad. Definitely on the south side, so maybe that's the reason being why they don't have a lot of tropical storm force winds on the south side due to the windshield, as you see right here. I am sorry that you had to stay on the SAL, but I'm going to show the tracks for my model, the CMC, and the GFS. So I'll show that in 1 second. Okay, so this might be a tad bit confusing, but so this one that ends right here, that ends in North Carolina, is the NavGem. The teal one is the GFS. The dark blue one is CMC, and the red one is mine. So guys, I think that has to end this video here. Make sure to go down below on this video, leave a like and subscribe. Can we get up to 110 subscribers? I know we can, so why not do it sooner rather than later?